Hi, I'm Emma. If you're new to my channel, I am Emma. Hi, I said it in the beginning of the video. And okay, let's see. I'm trying to think what to say. And if you're not new to my channel, welcome back. Or if this is your first video, like your first long video that you saw of me, then then okay, like settle in. Grab a snack and grab a drink. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about this little ferry incident. And I don't know if I pronounced the first word right of it, but, if we didn't, then I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if I didn't pronounce it right, but, we're gonna get started right now. Sorry, oh my gosh, I hate this right now. This is my first live. Don't judge me. It's my first live. Okay, so this happened not that long ago, but not that far from now. So it's all over the place, really. It's all over the place. So this case happened I'm pretty sure it happened in Korea. So the school was going on a field trip. It wasn't just like a normal field trip, like to a theme park or to a museum or to an aquarium or to a farm or to a camping trip. It wasn't anything like that. It was a boat. So they were on a ferry. It was a ferry field trip. And of course they would be super excited. They would be super excited. They would be like so excited because this was the first time going on a boat with a school. They were excited. I mean, I would be excited too. I would be pretty excited, even though I hate boats and I would never got one if it was the life for me, because I hate boats and I'm super scared of them. And if I were on a boat, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to do it. So they were super excited. They were packing their bags. They were talking about it. They were having so much fun. Just getting ready for it. Not even on the boat. Just getting ready for it. It's really sad. This case is actually really sad. It's not like a sensitive case, but it's a sad case. It's a sad case. Yeah, it's a sad case. So basically, when they went there was they were waiting in hours for line. I don't remember exactly what happened, but they were waiting like in hours in line because something happened, including them getting on the boat. So they had to wait hours. That looks ugly. Just to wait to get on the ferry, and they weren't complaining. And with so many people, 300 students. I don't know if that includes staff and teachers. And okay, we're not gonna get to that part yet. But like the staff of the boat and the staff who was driving the boat was bringing them to an island, and they were clearly so excited. And of this 300 students, they were all quiet. And for hours, they were quiet. Everyone was quiet. Like, they were respecting that they couldn't get on the boat on time. They respected that. And they were waiting in hours for line. They were waiting in hours just to be able to go on that boat, have fun for like 42 hours or more or less. They were so excited. They knew this would be so fun for them. They didn't care. They had to wait hours in line. For some random reason, they didn't care. And it's so crazy they didn't care. Because it is clearly so cool that they just waited in hours on this line, not talking. We're lucky they were breathing, because if they weren't, that would be a problem. But yeah, like, no one was talking. There might have been some whispering or some type of communication together, but half of them were not talking. They were being so respectful to this boat. It was so crazy. Like, this fairy, like, they had to wait hours in line. Yet they were so silent. If I was a teacher, if I was one of the staff even, I would be impressed. I would clearly be impressed. And this man, so a man on it. Okay, we're not to that part yet, so I'm not going to say it. But yeah, they were so excited. They were just quiet in line. They were so excited just to get on this ferry and have fun on this field trip, talking together in their dorms with the girls and the boys separated. It was clearly so, like, it was so, like, in that moment, it was happy. But then when it gets later on in the case, it wasn't happy anymore. And when they figured out what was going on at some point, it wasn't happy anymore. It was like all their happiness left them. It wasn't happy anymore. Because, okay, we're not to that part yet. But yeah, it is a very sad case. It wasn't a sad case, but it is a very sad case. Okay, so they were just there waiting in line, and then when they finally got on, they were beaming with excitement. Like, can you imagine? Like, would you just be like, oh, fairy time? What I'm supposed to act happy? Okay, yay, fairy time! Like, they were excited. They were so excited to be on this field trip. And I would be excited too, even though I hate both for the life of me. I hate fairies, I hate anything. I hate elevators, escalators, don't even ask, trains, ferries, boats, any of those stuff that can have technical issues. And I don't want that, because I want to be here. I want to live. I don't want to die. I want to live. I don't want to die. I want to live. And I hate airplanes too. Like, it really happens that, like, they fall, they technical issues, but it happens. So that's why I'm clearly scared. I don't want that to happen to me. Any of that to happen to me, because I clearly want to be here. I don't want to just someday know I won't be here anymore, because I want to be here. I want to be here and be able to have so much fun, have so much communication that it's like communication. And if communication wasn't real, it wouldn't be a part of me. Like, I'm an introvert with lots of friends. I don't want and I don't need to make any new friends. I'm happy with the ones I have. But so yeah, it was fun for them. So they got on this ferry, they packed all their stuff, and so they were going to this island there. I don't remember exactly which island, because I watched this video, like, so Rotten Mango, she makes so much of these podcasts. She's the one that made me want to get this mic, beautiful working mic, and start podcasting. So thank you so much, Rotten Mango, and I'm going to tag you on this video. No one's gonna watch it, but I'm watching it. Do you hear it? Turning up the volume a little bit. No, too loud. Okay, yeah, that's good. I like doing that. Yeah. So it was just Rotten Mango did this amazing video explaining the whole story. It was very, 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 very good. Me personally, I enjoy watching any type of podcasts. The funny ones, sad ones, stuff like that. And these kids were excited. They were looking forward to this. It's like they didn't even care. Like, they're like, okay, fairy time, let's go. I'm so excited. And they started filming. I don't know if that was in a little bit of the story, but yeah, they had their, like, phones on everything. They were beaming with excitement, and I would be too. I'm so happy for these kids that they at least got a day in that boat. Now we're in the later part of the story, which it gets starting to be a little sad. It starts to get sadder. I'm not gonna lie, it starts to get a little sadder. So the next day, the boat started sinking. There was technical issues, and the guy, that stupid guy was like, okay, I'm going to get some stuff. And before we got to that part, there was like so many vehicles in this. There were like expensive cars in this ferry. It was a huge ferry. No kidding. It was huge. And I clearly, like, I would be shocked. But he said, okay, I'm gonna go grab it. I'm gonna go grab his stuff and come right back. Yeah, he never came back. He just left these kids. And even some of the staff just went. These kids were left alone on this ferry to die, to sink, and to not be able to breathe. And just die. They were just left there to die. And like the kids started filming and texting their moms, like, Mom, like, Mom, I love you. This might be the last time you're hearing or seeing me. They started like filming. It was very upsetting. And when I saw the clips that Rotten Mango had put on her video, it was just upsetting. I felt so bad for these kids because these kids were so looking forward to this. They weren't looking forward to die. They were looking forward just to live, just to be able to have their last moments with each other, with anyone in this matter. And then they couldn't do that anymore because this stupid guy, these stupid staff just left them there to die. They weren't just like, okay, kids, we all need to evacuate like to 300 kids. I know it was very like, so there was this girl. It will be very like long, but they could at least do that. So this girl was like going to the boys, going to the other girls' dorms. Like, the boat is sinking. Like, and then the speakers went off saying like, everyone stay where they are, stop moving. It was so upsetting because these kids were looking so forward to this. And then all of a sudden, that happiness turned into not happiness. It was upsetting. It was clearly upsetting. And I'm sorry, I'm in a silly, goofy mood because I'm not supposed to be. I'm supposed to be telling a sad story here. And I don't know why I'm so like, hey, ha. I don't know why. So, okay. That never happened. Why is my light blue all of a sudden? Whatever. It's supposed to be purple. But yeah, like, these kids were looking forward to this. And then that, like, excitement just turned into horror. Like, that excitement was, like, never there at this point. Like, they never felt excitement. Like, excitement was just gone. They never had excitement in that moment because they couldn't. They were just sinking. The ferry was just sinking. And, like, so when it started sinking, these two kids, they don't know if they were dating or if they were just good friends, were in the room together. And they put their life jacket, and their life jackets were like holding on to each other. And it was so upsetting. These kids were looking so forward to this. And then all of a sudden, that turned into little horror, little, like, getting so scared. And, okay, how do I explain this? Here. So this would be the boat, let's just say. So this is so this was, you know, the top of the boat. This was the bottom. It would eventually, like, do this, and the bottom, like the tippy top of the bottom would be, like, right here. So these kids literally turn around on this ferry and just be left there to die. It's upsetting, but it was true. And there was this girl. So when it started sinking and emergency was like, rescuers were called, she was like, she had this chair. She was holding onto the chair, like going as back as like running and like hitting it on the window. And like the people that were supposed to be rescuing them saw her. Guess what they did? Nothing. They did absolutely nothing. They just left her there, banging on this window. She was trying, yet no one was there to help her. And they were looking. He was just like, he was just there, looking at her. Sir! He was just looking at her. Didn't do anything. Didn't help. He was just looking at her. Like, this dude has a certain problem with his life. Like, what? Sir, do you not see that child, like, going as back as she could and holding this chair, throwing this chair? What? Like, what is going on in this society that people are so evil? They can't help these teenagers. And, you know, eventually the boat sank. And all the parents were, like, crying, making videos. They were, like, so one mom tried to put a blanket over another mom. And she was like, why do we need to put a blanket over each other if it's freezing out here? They're freezing right now! And they would die of, you know, being so cold in 2 hours. But they couldn't breathe. They couldn't hold their breath for 2 hours. So they just died, not being able to breathe. And then they got like so pissed. They were so mad. Like, I feel bad for these kids. They had nothing. They only had each other. And now the man, I'm pretty sure he's in jail now, is now considered the most hated man in Korea. And yes, I get why. Why would he just leave these kids? And these staff. But he was the one that just, like, come on, bro, let's go. Like, let's get out of this. It's his fault. And I don't get all this. I don't get it. Okay, Okay, bye guys, this is the end of the podcast. If you're new, welcome. If you want to subscribe or like, you can totally do that. But if you don't feel comfortable, you just don't want to, or you did really like my video, go ahead, like, don't do it. You don't have to do it. And if you're part of the channel, if you watch this, please leave a like. I want the channel to grow. I want the channel to really grow. So I guess this is the end of the video. And yeah. Bye guys.